Set. Hey, go Lion. Set.
First down throw there is incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception and flat out drop.
We'll go orange.
Herbert to throw on second down. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They picked up 17 through the air. And the Chargers have the first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Set. 380. 5-9.
To throw is Herbert. Right back to Watson. Another grab. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Why not go back to it? That one good for 20 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Set. 380. Go. Hey, go. 180. 180.
First carry here for Omarion Hampton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Another run here with Hampton. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Azeez Ojulari on the tackle.
Here's second and 6.
Second and 6.
Let's go.
17-yard line.
Hey, ram. 80. Route.
From the gun, it's Herbert. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Omarion Hampton was the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
59. 380. Ready.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And he's in. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown Chargers. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks nothing.
Touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Carter on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
At the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
380. Ray. Set.
This drive will begin with a run with defensive swing, knifing it and dropping him for a loss. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Set. 380.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Baylor tight. Set. Set.
Now, Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. And a pretty good result there. That's out of bounds right at the 10-yard line.
At their own 10-yard line.
Let's go now.
A run now with McLaughlin. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Milroe. That's to Jaleel McLaughlin. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. That one thrown quickly. Watson on the RPO. And they'll move this ball way down into the... It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
1st down, Chargers.
Set. Let's go.
Throwing now is Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Count. Ready.
Here's Herbert. This is caught 2. To the goal line and in. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, L.A. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
Cameron Dicker.
What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
Carter on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 19 tight. 18 Cardinal. 18 cut.
Milroe. Here's a short throw caught by Wiley. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Third down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. He's got his man, Max Bruton. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First down.
A run here, it's McLaughlin. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is Milroe. They'll set up the screen to McLaughlin. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way.
Third down.
3rd and 7.
Here we go. Let's go.
Now it's Milroe. And that will wind up incomplete. 0-0s on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Chargers out to the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Here's Michael Dixon now as he is on to kick it for Seattle. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Hampton, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
The Chargers, first down. A gain of 7. First down, Chargers.
Hampton trying to work inside. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 yards.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense. He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield on 3rd and short. Here's J.K. Scott now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, McLaughlin. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Got it with Smith in Jigba. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll run. This is McLaughlin. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get that high gear, and he is gone.
And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Try to pick this one up on the ground.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Ready? Ready?
They'll run for it with Charbonnet. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
The play is a turnover on down.
Left side catch made by McConkey. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 3.
31-yard line.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Big Leonard Williams brings him down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and a yard.
Hold me to right.
Curly, Herbert. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just roll this one away.
Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Drive will start on the ground, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Now Milroe. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
On comes the punter now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. Davis to return it. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A run. This is Hampton. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Ely Ringo comes up from the secondary to make the play. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Herbert to throw. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. 3rd and 5.
21.
To throw. It's Herbert. And that is incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one.
Incomplete.
And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for the Chargers. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
79 Broncos. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Milroe. And this ball's going to be incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To the air, it's Milroe. That's caught. It's A.J. Barner, the tight end. And he's going to be brought down.
It's a gain of 18.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Milroe to throw. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half.
That one, incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Get it.
To throw again is Milroe. He's going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
For the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Milroe going to throw it again. Open, left side is Barner. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. They're locked in on this drive. 2nd connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
1st down.
Come on.
10 at the 20.
Again, it's Milroe. Smith and Jigba has it on that out route. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
Brings up 2nd and
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
15-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst-case scenario is you turn the ball over, you come away with nothing. What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and third down conversions. Now after that last third down pickup, it's first and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Ready up. Hey. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. It just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
From the 21, here's second down and 5.
Let's go. Ready.
Now, Milroe, this is a designed run, and this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing, and they get him down well behind the line.
Ready. Cramp.
Now Milroe facing third and long. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
And it's a very nice return. He is giving the offense a short field.
Chargers take over first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready.
On first down, it's Hampton. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Now it's Herbert. They'll try to set up the screen here.
Herbert's pass complete to number 8, Omarion Hampton. It's a gain of 8. Makes it third and 5.
Here now, third and 5. Shotgun now for Herbert. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 20.
That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
Chargers.
Now Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers and secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision, and that's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It's the safety, Julian Love.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. The quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards, stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down.
Viking 18. Viking 18.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Pass caught right side by Thornton. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Ready?
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10.
Back. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go.
Milroe. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Ready?
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss. Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Set. 180. Cut.
Out of the pistol, here's Hampton. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Derek Hall there to bring him down.
36-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Set.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Looking across the field. He spots Watson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
Pick up there of 19 yards. First down, L.A.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
First and 10.
Set. Ready. Get up. Set.
Trying the left side. Here's Hampton. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5.
Set. What is
A give, and here comes Hampton. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of
They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's good for a Charger first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
59.
First down,
Ready.
Los Angeles.
On the ground, it's Kamani Vidal. And he will score! Kamani Vidal. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That his first touchdown.